They cannot wait to get home after a long day. Their spouses go to sleep. Their children fall asleep, and they long simply to be alone for what? Just to connect with Allah, glorified and exalted, to cry before Him, to complain to Him, to speak with Him, glorified and exalted. You will find that whether they are in need or not, whether they have problems or not, they simply love to speak only to Allah, glorified and exalted. They make dua when they need something, and they also make dua when they need nothing. Many of us have forgotten that dua is not only for when we want something from the Most High. You must not be a person who turns to Allah only when you need something, or when trouble comes, or when difficulties overwhelm you. The believer makes no such distinction. For him, first and foremost, it is Allah. They turn to Allah in both happiness and sorrow, when they are in need and when they are not. Do you know why? Because they truly love Allah, glorified and exalted. Raise your hand if you have ever loved someone. I think every married person here should raise their hand. You must love your wife or husband, right? So, those of you who said you love your wife, and those who said you love your husband, I suppose you have been married for some years, right? We speak of those married over 10 years. I am sure your love has become normal, routine. Yes? Let us go back 10 years and remember when you first met your other half. How was your love then? When you were engaged, what did you do? Your beloved was always on your mind, right? When you went to sleep, you thought of them. When you woke up, the first thing you thought about was them. This became almost your daily remembrance. When you love someone so much, they are always on your mind. You want to call them, you want to talk to them. When you are in university taking an exam, you find yourself suddenly writing the name of your beloved, wondering, what am I doing? You see them everywhere you go. You do not need them, but because you feel attached to them, because of love, you feel you want to speak with them. You find yourself remembering them. Thus, you begin to remember. Your dhikr becomes of your beloved. On the other hand, imagine you have traveled abroad. Whom do you begin to remember? You remember your beloved ones. When you are in pain, whom do you remember? You remember your beloved. The farther you are from your beloved, the more you remember them, not because you need them, but because you love them. They loved the messenger of Allah truly. But what did Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, say? He turned to the people and said, whoever worshipped Muhammad, then Muhammad has died and gone. But whoever loved Allah and worshipped him, Allah is ever living and never dies. Imagine if Abu Bakr had not come and reminded the people that your love must be for Allah first. That is why Allah did not let His prophets live forever. Otherwise, people might have begun to worship them instead of Allah. Their love for the prophets could have exceeded their love for Allah. Knowing that the prophets would leave us, forgetting that they came from Allah, you would not have loved these prophets if it were not for love of Allah.